Welcome to the disinformation age, fake news and democracy. We live in an era where truth is no longer black and white, where facts are questioned, headlines mislead, and emotions often outweigh evidence. In the past decade, we've witnessed how fake news, once a fringe problem, has evolved into a global crisis, undermining our democracies, dividing our societies, and threatening the foundations of informed citizenship. Fake news isn't just false information, it's carefully crafted misinformation designed to deceive, manipulate, and often profit. Whether it's clickbait headlines, doctored images, deepfake videos, or conspiracy theories shared across social media, fake news thrives on one thing: virality over veracity, and it spreads faster than the truth. According to a 2018 MIT study, false news stories are 70% more likely to be retweeted than true ones. Why? Because lies are often more sensational, more emotional, and more entertaining than the truth. But the consequences of fake news go far beyond misinformation. It erodes trust in media, in institutions, and in each other. It polarizes societies, making compromise harder and dialogue more difficult. In democratic systems, where an informed public is essential, fake news can sway elections, damage reputations, and incite violence. Think of the 2016 US presidential election, Brexit, or the storming of the Capitol on January 6. Each of these events was fueled, in part, by falsehoods that spread like wildfire online. When citizens can no longer agree on basic facts, democracy itself begins to falter. Who's to blame? Social media platforms that amplify lies for clicks? Politicians who weaponize disinformation for power? Foreign actors looking to destabilize democratic societies? The answer: all of the above and more. But we, the users, also share responsibility. Each time we share an article without verifying it, we become part of the problem. Each time we react with outrage instead of curiosity, we feed the algorithm that thrives on conflict. So, how do we fight back? Media literacy is key. We must learn to question, verify, and think critically. Schools need to teach it. Governments must promote transparency and fact-checking. Tech companies need to redesign their algorithms to reward truth, not just engagement. There are also global efforts like the EU's Code of Practice on Disinformation and independent watchdogs like Snopes and PolitiFact that are working to stem the tide. But technology alone won't save us. We need a culture that values truth over tribe, evidence over emotion. This is the disinformation age. But it doesn't have to be our future. Democracy demands more than just the right to vote. It demands the responsibility to stay informed. The fight against fake news begins not just in boardrooms or government halls, but in our own minds, in our clicks, in our conversations. Because in the end, truth matters, and so does our willingness to seek it.